Hey everybody, welcome back to FSP Forex Stock Predictions. Hope you're all having a great Wednesday. I am the Vortex Trader, and today we are having a look at GBP USD on the daily time frame. We have an order block zone that looks pretty interesting. So if you would like to find out how we would trade this particular setup, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into the charts. So we know that the British pound versus the US dollar has seen nothing but bearish price action since around the 20th of Feb, even before that, right? Even before that, we can say that from around the 13th of January, we have just been making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? This is on the daily time frame. We've seen no bullish price action. Look at this bearish volume. Check how high these bearish volume bars go, right? So if we were swinging these trades, which is something that I like to do, I am a swing trader. I do not scalp, right? My time doesn't allow me to scalp on the 1 minute, the 15 minute, the 30 minute. However, I know it can be very entertaining, and a lot of traders do love it, and that is how they do it, right? As for me personally, I am more of a swing trader. I like to enter onto trades on the 4 hour time frame, right? Not really the daily. It depends how good the setup is, right? But this is something that I just want to make clear to you guys, right? This descending trend line has been tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's been tapped for a while now. We've been getting multiple taps. So if we do see a break of this trend line, it is a possibility that we could retrace to the bottom of the trend line before finally making a bullish move upwards. Okay, that is possible. However, we do have this order block zone right here. So this depends on volume for me, because we could either go up or we could hit the order block zone and come down. How will I know which way it's going to go, right? Well, let me first show you what I like to look for when setting up these particular order blocks, right? I always highlight the last most recent bullish candle before an impulsive move downwards that breaks previous support or previous price structure, which is what we see right here, right? This was our previous support zone right here, right, was previous structure, and these candles impulsively broke that, right? We took it out. Okay, rule one complete. Good. Now I highlight the most recent bullish candle before the drop, and I extend it out, and this is now my order block zone. And I highlight the candle from the top of the candle down to the bottom, right, including the wicks. Okay, wicks and all. Right. Now, what I would be waiting for is price to retrace into this order block zone, right? Somewhere within this order block zone. But very important, right? This is something that I like to look out for. Notice the volume. Okay, notice the volume. Let me zoom up on this chart for you guys. Right, let's make it bigger. There we go. Notice the volume of the order block compared to the volume of the impulsive break, right? The impulsive break's volume is obviously a lot higher than the volume of the order block, right? So now when price does decide to retreat back into the order block zone, I would need to see lower bullish volume than the impulsive bearish volume. So this volume right here, right, is very, very high. That's good, right? That's good. It's an impulsive break, right? It took out previous support, right? It needs to be high. Once we retreat back into the zone, I would need to see low bullish volume in order to validate my setup. In order for me to go short and to do something like this, let's say something like this, targeting previous price structure as another target. We could get a 1 to 4 depending where you enter. Remember, depending where you enter and where you place your stop. But it would look something like this. In order for me to validate this setup and get into this, I would need to see low bullish volume once we start retracing back into this area right here. If the bullish volume comes out of nowhere and starts impulsively rising like this, right? High, even maybe taking out previous bearish volume, well, then it's another story, right? Then I would not short, right? Then this goes away, right? This comes up. I look for a retrace to this area right here. I switch this around, right? And I start to look at something like this instead. Okay, but that is not what I'm looking for right now. Right now, I'm solely waiting for that order block zone to be filled. Now, this is on the daily time frame, so this can take long, right? If we get filled around, now, no one can predict time. We aren't fortune tellers, right? If we could, we would all be cajillionaires. But if this arrow right now, just for example, right? This arrow lands on the 4th of July. That's still a while, right? Very possible. It could even do something like this, right? Yes, it would show the trend line has officially been broken. But remember, it depends on the volume. You cannot trust trend lines alone. They're very subjective. We could move them, right? We can move them. We could say, well, then if we do get to that point, then maybe the trend line can be adjusted to that. You see? And then the order block still stands. And then it still fills perfectly and it hits resistance with the trend line, and the confluence looks really nice and pretty, right? That's why we cannot trust trend lines alone. However, yes, it is a daily trend line. It holds more weight than maybe a 15-minute trend line. However, you cannot trust trend lines alone, right? This is why I like to look for other bits of confluence. So if we see a retreat back into the order block zone, I want to see low bullish volume. If we see impulsive bullish volume, then we are looking for a break of the other way. Then we're going to start looking for longs. But until then, our bias has to be bearish. Why? Because the chart is bearish. We're just making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. There's no reason for us to be placing long positions right now unless you're scalping on a lower time frame, right? But if you're trading the daily, and if you do not have a lot of time on your hands, and you have a full-time gig and you're busy and everybody has things to do, but you love trading and you want to get in on some of this price action, then trading a setup like this could be exactly what you need. All right. So guys, on that note, let me wrap up today's video. I do want to say thank you to everyone who has been watching and supporting us. We have hit 50 subscribers. We are still a baby channel in the grand scheme of things, but we are working hard for you guys and making sure you like every single one of our videos. There is a lot to come in this space. We are building up our website immensely. So keep track. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Check us out online. Check us out through our link. Support us on Patreon. We will be on Patreon. We have some epic courses coming your way. We will break down everything to do with trading. We have a fantastic group of traders, right? So please remember to stay in touch with us. FSP, Forex-Stock-Predictions all the way. Guys, I am the Vortex Trader. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram. You will see me, or on Facebook. Just search the Vortex Trader and you will find me. And on that note, let's wrap this up. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will be seeing you all in the next video. Thanks again for watching. See you later.